Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 18th of January, 1981. And the title is The Basis of Becoming a Constant Embodiment of Remembrance is Remembrance and Service. Today, Bapdada is seeing his invaluable jewels. Each of you jewels is part of Bapdada's decoration, sparkling in your own possession. Today, in Amrit Vela, Bapdada was examining his decorations, the jewels. In the corporeal world, you all decorate everywhere with different varieties of flowers. Bapdada continues to watch from up above all the work you children do. On this day, when all of you children go on a pilgrimage of the various parts of Madhuban, Bapdada accompanies you to each place on this tour. 4 special places have been created in Madhuban, which you definitely visit. Devotees give special importance to 4 pilgrimage places. Just as you go on a special pilgrimage on this day, so too your devotees have followed you. All of you queue to visit these places, so too devotees of your idols also stand in queue while waiting to have a glimpse of you. On the path of devotion, they say that the versions spoken by their guru are versions of truth. In the same way, together with your words, even your acts are the truth and are therefore great, which means a memorial is created of them. This is the specialty of the confluence age. Devotees go on a pilgrimage to meet God. But what is God doing at present? God goes on a tour with his children. He places his children at the front and he follows behind them. In every act he says, "Come on, children, come on, children." This too is a specialty. He makes you children the masters, and he himself becomes a child. This is why he salutes you every morning. Has God made you belong to him, or have you made God belong to you? What would you say? Who has made whom belong to the other? Bapdada feels that the children have made God belong to them. Children are clever, and Baba is also clever. Whenever you order him to come, he appears before you. Today is a day of celebrating a meeting. The blessing for today is, may you constantly be an embodiment of remembrance. So, did you constantly experience this awareness at all times? Today, in return for being a constant embodiment of remembrance, Bapdada has come to celebrate a meeting with all of you. When you have the balance of remembrance and service, you automatically become a constant embodiment of remembrance. Only Baba is in your intellect, and you constantly speak the word Baba. Every step you take is for world benefit. Brahman life is when you have remembrance and service in every thought. If you don't have remembrance and don't do service, then you are not leading a Brahman life. Acha? To all the invaluable jewels, to all the children who have received the blessing of being a constant embodiment of remembrance, to the great emperor souls whose every act is an act of truth, to those who are constantly lost in love for Baba and who constantly receive his cooperation, to such special souls, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Personal meeting with Bap Dada. With which vision does Bap Dada constantly see each of you children? Bap Dada's vision is drawn to the specialties of each of you children, and there is no one who does not have some specialty. It is because you have a specialty that you have come into the Brahmin family and become a special soul. Whenever you come into contact with other souls, your vision should fall under specialty. By recognizing their specialty, you become able to have them do something and also take benefit from them. For instance, Baba is able to create hope in those who feel hopeless. No matter who someone is or what someone is like, you have to make that soul an instrument for a particular task. This is the specialty of you confluence-aged Brahmins. A jeweler's vision constantly falls on diamonds. You too are jewelers. Therefore, your vision should not be drawn towards stones, but diamonds. The confluence age is the diamond age. Your part is the hero diamond part, and the age is the diamond age. And so you should see the diamond. What will your stage then become? Your stage will be of one who constantly spreads rays of good wishes over everyone. At present, you should pay special attention to this aspect. Such effort makers are called intense effort makers. Such effort makers don't need to labor over anything because everything should happen easily and naturally. No matter how difficult something may appear to be, in front of an easy yogi, everything becomes so easy that it is as though no work was done. It becomes like a thorn from a crucifix. So, you are such easy yogis, are you not? When you are just a baby and learning to walk, you find it difficult. To have to labor over anything is babyish. Now, all your laboring should come to an end and everything should be easy. When you find something hard to do, keep Baba with you there. It is when you are carrying some burden on your own that you find it is difficult. Give it to the Father and He will take away all your burden. When rubbish goes into the ocean, it doesn't stay in the water, but is dissolved by the waves. Baba also dissolves all your burdens in the same way. When you forget your guide, you find the path to be hard. And when you have to work hard, time is wasted. Now, serve with your mind. Have pure and positive thoughts and increase your churning power. It is laborers who have to labor. You are those who have been given all rights. Bap Dada, meeting the residents of Madhuban, 9th February 1980. Today, Baba has especially come to meet you fortunate souls who reside in Madhuban. Even today, devotees as well as Brahmins sing songs of praise of the residents of Madhuban. This is because the great praise of the land of Madhuban is automatically also the great praise of the people who live on that land. According to the drama, you residents of Madhuban receive a chance to do everything. Madhuban is the land of the divine activities of Bapdada. It is the land on which he walked and acted. Just as a place can affect someone's stage, in the same way, Madhuban is the place that puts greatness in your stage and makes you into an intense effort maker. Therefore, those from Madhuban have been given a special chance. Madhuban is the main center where you can make your mind powerful and attain the attitude of a world benefactor and serve the whole world, as well as serving the guests with your thoughts, words, and deeds. You residents of Madhuban also have a special chance to create a spiritual and angelic atmosphere. When other souls see you residents of Madhuban, they all easily learn to follow you. Just as Madhuban is unlimited, so too you residents of Madhuban have a chance to do unlimited service. According to the laws of karma, all souls definitely receive the fruit of whatever acts they do. However, when souls are invited to Madhuban and are served and made very happy and content, then the residents of Madhuban and those who look after the guests receive a share of that contentment of all those souls. When you can accumulate a share of doing service while sitting at home, then you have a specialty. The residents of Madhuban have the specialty of receiving instant fruit. You are, of course, creating your own future reward. You residents of Madhuban have another special lift. You receive sustenance from Bapdada, but you also receive sustenance from the elevated souls who are corporeal instruments. You are given a lift of double sustenance. You are all given everything ready-made. Do you serve while considering yourselves to be greatly fortunate? Do you know how elevated your fortune is? Just as souls certify that you are tireless servers, do they also certify you are being intense effort makers and of having the stage of constantly easy yogis? Only when you are certified simultaneously in both ways can it be said that the completion of the sacrificial fire is coming close. All of you have worked very well. Bapdada is congratulating all you children who have used your body, mind, and the treasure of your powers. Those who renounce something receive fortune automatically in the form of happiness and are able to experience lightness at that very moment. Based on this result, each of you can check yourself to see how much renunciation you have and how altruistic your motives are. Do you have the feeling of being an instrument? Or do you also have other feelings mixed with that? To check and change yourself is the special effort you need to make in order to make your stage ascend. Secondly, each of you must especially imbibe one special virtue for all time so that it becomes your original virtue. When this virtue becomes your natural virtue, you won't need to make any effort. It will become part of your natural life. This special virtue is not to imbibe or speak of the weaknesses of anyone else. Speaking about it creates an atmosphere. Even if someone comes to you to speak of another person's weakness, have good wishes and just step away. Don't say afterwards, I didn't ask that person to tell me anything, but just listen to what I was told. So at least you listened to that person. Those who speak of another person create an account. Similarly, if you listen to those who speak of that other person, then you too create an account. The percentage is different, but an account is created. You should neither have any wasteful thoughts, nor should you speak of any weaknesses. Accommodate the things of the past with your merciful heart. With your good wishes, accommodate everything and continue to serve that soul with your mind. You have good wishes for even the 5 elements. Therefore, here it is just a question of cooperating with Brahmin souls. Even if someone due to his or her sanskars says, does, or listen to something wrong, you should transform that soul. Make sure that you do not create a garland of anything wasteful by it spreading from 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 3. Imbibe this virtue. You must neither speak such things to anyone, nor listen to anyone speaking such things, but just accommodate everything. Just cooperate and enable others to progress by serving them with your thoughts and words. What tends to happen is that someone has a friend and that friend has another friend, second friend. Then the second friend has a third one. In this way, the garlands of wasteful matters takes a big form and spreads in all 4 directions. Therefore, pay attention that you don't do this. Acha, the unity of the Pandavas of Madhuban is very special. The whole season passed by without any obstacles, and so you have received the blessing of being free from obstacles. All of you have passed in the subject of successful service. You are not doing service, but eating the fruit. Is claiming a right to blessings from the whole Brahmin family doing service, or eating the fruit? Acha, blessing. Instead of being conscious of any illness you have, become soul conscious and settle your karmic accounts with happiness. Everyone's body is old. Each one definitely has one or another minor illness. However, if you allow your body to influence your mind, you become doubly ill and illness conscious. Therefore, Never allow any thoughts of illness into your mind. Only then would you be called soul conscious. Never be afraid of any illness, but take medicine in the form of fruit and bid it farewell. Settle your karmic accounts with happiness. Slogan: consider service to be a game, and you will not become tired, but will always remain light. Om Shanti.